Another top story we're following tonight. I want to give you a live look at a Westside Ace Hardware store left with a gaping hole. A semi-truck slammed into the building, sending 5 people to the hospital. That semi-truck is still there tonight.
Man, it's just devastated.
This happened at the Bennett Ace Hardware at the corner of West Beaver Street and Cahoon Road. Jacksonville Fire Rescue saying that the building here is a total loss.
Here's what we know so far about the victims. 3 people suffered serious injuries. 2 of the victims are children and 2 are members of the Bennett family. News for Jax reporter Eric IRVIN has been out at the scene all evening. He's joining us after speaking with witnesses. Eric?
Yeah, well, before I get to the witness statement, I just want to kind of get everybody caught up of what's happening right now. Just behind me here, there is a private contracting company. They are pretty much boarding up the building here, this Ace Hardware, for the night. Of course, wreckers were not able to remove that semi. They were only able to remove the other car that was involved, but not the semi, because right now it's too dangerous. From what we understand, they may try to remove that tomorrow when they have more daylight. Now, getting back to what that witness told me. Now, follow me here. The witness that I spoke with on camera earlier today told me that he was standing on top of that roof over there. He was working, doing some work on that roof when he saw that semi. He said the semi was going this way. This would have been eastbound down Beaver Street. He says that he saw the semi crash into a car that was trying to turn off of Beaver onto Cahoon Street. And that's how all of this played out. JFRD says 5 people, including 2 children, were injured inside Bennett Ace Hardware store when this semi and car came crashing through the wall. Brian Berrigan says he was working on a rooftop of a nearby building when he saw a semi traveling east down Beaver Street toward the intersection with Cahoon Road as a car was attempting to turn off Beaver Street.
Fast that way. And I mean, I think he was trying to stop, but it didn't really go well. And then crashed another vehicle, and the little car was inside the store. Another man who lives behind the store says he heard the crash.
I heard a loud boom, and, tires squealing, and, you can smell the smoke out the tires.
Tyrone Irving says after hearing the crash, he ran outside only to discover
a truck inside of a Ace Hardware store. So I got people calling 911 and trying to get other people, hey, get fire and rescue on the scene, get police on the scene. Don't nobody go up in there because you don't know what can happen.
Witnesses say firefighters had to rescue one of the victims who was under the semi. When it was all said and done, 5 people were rushed to the hospital, 3 in serious condition. This is video of one of the ambulances rushing from the scene at a high rate of speed. Folks who frequent this store and know the owners were just shocked when they drove up and saw the destruction.
Man, I'm devastated. I shop there all the time. I have breakfast with one of the owners every Saturday. Man, it's just devastated.
Back here live, of course, that statement was echoed by many people I spoke with off camera who all described this store as being a store that has been around for many years, and they consider this store to have been a staple in the community, a store that, according to JFRD right now, is a total loss. Reporting live from the West Side, Eric IRVIN, Channel 4, the local station.